In simple term, to explain it to our audience, the bill is aimed at prevention of the cheating or rigging, large-scale rigging in public exams. When we say public exams, these includes both recruitment exams for a job and as well as entrance examinations like JEE, like NEET, like CUET. So it covers all type of public examinations. As a layman, when we think of cheating, it might remind one that taking cheat in examination hall or doing some cheating through books or some written notes. But all these examinations nowadays are being held through computer. So these are computer-based tests, which we call CBT. So these are being held across the country at a very large scale, where you see a number of people are involved. One is the examination authority. Second is the service provider, who is providing all these IT related solutions to that examination authority to conduct that exam. And then obviously at the grassroots level, there are people who are assisting candidates who are appearing in those exams. So there are several layers involved in the entire process. And so the type of cheating, there are many possibilities at every stage. Like as you asked me, like when we say unfair means or cheating, what kind of cheating? So the one can be like leaking of the paper. If a person is involved in the process, he is aware of and he has access to the question paper, he can leak that. So that is the one offense which will be covered under this law. Then second is leaking of the answer keys. If somebody knows the answer keys, they can reveal it to it for say monetary gain or for other gains to someone else. Then somebody might do something with the OMR sheet, which all the candidates are required to fill, and somebody do something. Somebody might use some devices to help some candidates, and these things can happen at individual level as well as at organized level. They have not used the word cheating, they have used the means unfair means, and it covers all. So they have given 15 examples of these unfair means. And if you read the Indian Express stories, and if you go on Indian Express website, you can see a list of these actions which amount to be unfair means. So these actions, which we call unfair means and offences, have been described in section 3 of the bill. This just 11 pages bill. It's a very small bill. So section 3 of that bill describes all type of unfair means, or you can call it cheating. Until now, there is no such nationwide law that covers such kind of crimes. So far, there's IPC, so such cases are covered under IPC, and the government of the day, they felt that there's a need to bring a law, because as you read in Indian Express today, in last 5 years, at least 41 cases of paper leak have been reported from 15 states, and you see the number of students, number of candidates involved in those affected by those leaks is very huge. 15 million candidates were affected across 15 states. So you imagine the scale of the problem. This is size of twice of the, like say nearly twice of the population of the Germany, or maybe half of the population of US. People might have the impression that all the board exams are covered. No, the board exams like 10th, 12th, and undergraduate examination and post-graduation examinations are not covered under this law, because you are appearing in those exams as a student. So This law covers only the competitive exams, which are being held for admission or for jobs. So, for instance, if a student is appearing this year in, say, Delhi University's graduation program or Calcutta University's graduation program or somewhere else, that exam will not be covered. But if he is trying to get admission in a university through CUET, then that CUET test will be covered. To remove all kind of ambiguities, what the government has done, they have defined the term public authority, and they have provided a schedule in the bill itself, and this schedule include 5 public authorities. So one is UPSC, which conducts civil services examination and some other examinations like civil services, then Indian engineering services and other examinations. So one is UPSC. So all the examinations conducted, recruitment examinations conducted by the UPSC will be covered through this law. The second is SSC, which also conduct large scale government recruitment exams. So all the exams conducted by the SSC will be covered. And the third is IBPS. The clerical level recruitment and the PO level recruitment are done through the IBPS, Indian Banking Personal Selection Exam, IBPS. So that is the third public authority. And the fourth is RRBs, Railway Recruitment Boards, because Indian Railway recruits in a large number of personnel through those exams. And in fact, Indian Railway is the largest public sector employer in the country. The bill, section 4 of the bill clearly says that no person or group of persons or institutions shall collude or conspire to facilitate indulgence in any such unfair means. And when we say unfair means, we have talked about earlier about the unfair means. 15 kind of unfair actions they have described, which will amount as unfair means. So now comes the punishment part. If somebody commit an offense under this new law, what actions will be taken against those people? So for individual, the law prescribes 3 to 5 years of jail term. That person can be imprisoned for 3 to 5 years, and he can be, or she can be, whoever is involved can be given a punishment of, say, imprisonment of up to 10 years. But suppose if the crime is, as I told you, organized crime, and a group is involved in this conduct in that criminal offense, then this jail term will be 10 years, and jail term can be 10 years, and the financial penalty, and that can be more than 1 crore, because bill says that in that case the financial penalty should not be less than 1 crore. So it means that the penalty can go even beyond 1 crore rupees in terms of monetary penalty, then imprisonment up to 10 years. And then it also, as I told you, that many agencies and many layer of people are involved in the entire process. So suppose if some institutions commit any offense under this act, then the law provides for confiscation of their assets. So their assets can be forfeited. All these kind of investigations and prosecution is done by the police. So the respective police in respective state or UTs, they will file a case and will investigate it.